Halftees. It's Facebook Live today. You might be wondering why I'm sitting at this very special little kid desk. And today we are going to do the history of Halftee. No's not here today, so we thought that might be a good time to just kind of share how I started and how it all has come to be. But this very desk was the first desk. My husband works from home, so he had, of course, a giant executive desk. And he said I couldn't use his desk because I was too messy, so I pulled this puppy in. And this is actually an upgrade, this chair, because I actually had the matching little kid seat to this. And I worked on this puppy for a good 3 years every day. Pregnant, not pregnant, you name it. I was sitting at this desk with my cute little computer working on the company. So anyways, I'm super excited for this to start out. We are doing a flash sale. And I have a Peekaboo on right now. That's what the flash sale is going to be on, is the Peekaboo. So you can see the super cute lace detail on that. It goes really cute under these button-down tops. It's got a little sleeve on it. You can kind of see it right here, tucked down in there. So it's perfect for maxi dresses as well. If you need just a little dressier feel to your maxi dress, or you've got a nicer shirt on, the Peekaboo with the lace detail is, I think, the best addition. And it also is reversible, so it has a scoop clean neck on the other side, so you get 2 looks for 1. These are going to be for the next 2 hours from 2 to 4. They're going to be 50% off online, and here locals they'll be 50% off here in the store too. So come on in. The code is going to be Peekaboo, Peekaboo, Peekaboo. I was going to type it in the things, but I can't see our live feed, so I'll have somebody type that in. We'll type it in later, but Peekaboo, Peekaboo. So a lot of people ask, how did I get started? And honestly, I got started because it was a complete practical need. I can still literally visualize where I was sitting. I was nursing my baby, and as usual, I had 2 shirts on, the underlayering shirt, just so that I could wear my top shirt to add some sleeves to cover the plunging neckline. And I was nursing, and I had another little toddler come up. We've got 8 kids now. So I was on number 5. And as, of course, just the way it goes when you have toddlers, anytime you're nursing, they want to be with you as well. So I remember lifting Cody up, and I was trying to nurse, and of course the shirts fell down, and the baby's mad, and I'm trying to, it was just a joke. And I thought, you know what, there has got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way to layer, and really all I need is a sleeve and to cover the cleavage, and I am golden. So I went into my closet, and I told my husband, I said, just so you know, I'm going to do this, and we're going to rock this, and I think it's going to kill it. And he's like, you're going to create a half shirt? That's kind of weird. And I said, well, it might be, but I promise people are going to love it. And so I went I went and told my mom, I said, Mom, I think we need to do this. And so I went and got all of my full layering tees, and we chopped them off. We pulled out the serger that probably hadn't been used for a good 20 years, and started surgeon bands on, and we tried to find the right fit. And my mom thought we have to have, you know, a nice 2-inch signature band so that they stay down. And I thought she was a little nuts, but honestly, that is like one of the best things about our Halftee is that 2-inch signature band, because it keeps the Halftee down exactly where it needs to stay, and you can jump on the tramp, you can darn tootin' go run a track meet, and these puppies will stay in place. So anyways, that was the start. I started with a local manufacturer that actually outsourced into China, and I started with these magnificent things called home parties. And as I think about it, it gives me a great amount of anxiety, because they were my arch nemesis, and yet my greatest source of, getting my feet off the ground. Our best home party was one of my very dearest friends threw in, and her sister-in-law is Courtney Kendrick, and she fell in love with the Halftee. And so Courtney and her sister Steph are 2 of the biggest or catapults into cyberspace, because they both blogged on me or blogged on the Halftee, and it really, I can't even explain the excitement when that blog hit, and I was getting email after email with orders and orders, and I'm talking now, mind you, I'm on this desk, okay, and every order that came in, I would put it in a manila folder, the Halftee. I would hand write the address, the person, hand write Barker, wherever we lived, and my dad would come up every morning, and I had a little tote for him, and he would take those packages to the post office, stand in line, and we would ship those things off. And finally, I had enough time to think about stamps.com, and I finally got stamps.com, so then I could enter in the address and it'd print off the little thing, but he would still pick it up every morning, take it to the post office, drop them off, and that's how Halftee started, was in cool little manila folders, you know, just like your office ones that you had little fold tabs, and then I put a little piece of tape on it. Anyways, it's hilarious. And when those orders started coming in, it was seriously it was so lovely. The feeling, I kept telling Tyler, I was like, babe, there's more coming. They just keep coming. And Dad, we're gonna have to go to the post office like 3 or 4 times today because look at all these orders. And it was awesome. So that's how we started little home parties. I did little What Women Want shows. That was pretty painful too. But my very first What Women Want, I had 4 shirts, just samples, and I didn't have any product to sell. And it was down in St. George, and I just took pre-orders. And people, I'd say, you kind of got to go off faith with me because I don't have any product. It'll be here in 2 weeks. I'll ship it out. And so I literally wrote down their names, what they wanted, charged their cards, and we shipped them out when the product came in. I think we sold over like 200 shirts at that little show, and that again was like so awesome. It made my heart so happy. So that's where we started. One of my favorite memories is I was at, this is hilarious because sometimes I think my kids are going to be deranged because all we ever talk about is Halftees, and they call their mom the Halftee lady. But it was when we first started, my little, he had to have been 3 or 4. I came home on a Sunday. I'd been at meetings all day, and I came home, and he came up, and he had taken one of his like Hanes undershirt and chopped it off. So it was like fitting him right here, right? And I was like, Tyler, what are the kids doing? They're cutting up their clothes. And I was like, Cole, what are you doing? Why are you cutting your shirt? And he's like, Mom, it's my Halftee. It was so cute. It was so cute. But it has definitely been a family adventure, and it's we've had lots of kids through it. About 2 years into the company, we were at the cart, and I just felt like I was supposed to go to the cart. And the kiosk is what we had. So we started a little kiosk about a year into Halftee in the University Mall. And I felt impressed I was supposed to go, and I didn't have a reason. In fact, one of our very best workers was there, Myrn, and she's a great salesman, super awesome. But I was supposed to go there. So I showed up, and she's looked at me like, why are you here? And I was like, I have no idea why I'm here. I'm just supposed to be here. I'll check things out, and then I'm going to get out of here. Anyways, within that 5-10 minutes that I was at the cart is when little Miss Noelle Needporty started hip-hopping up to the cart. And I was around on the other side of the kiosk, and she was talking to Myrn, and she was just blabbing 900 miles an hour. This is the best product. I love this product. But this, you need to think about doing this and this and this, and this would kill it if you do this. And she was just giving Myrn all these suggestions, and Myrn was sitting there like, okay. So finally I go around the corner and save her from Noelle's banter, and I say, hey, I'm Amanda, I'm the owner. I would love to hear your suggestions. And so we went over into the corner, and we continued to talk, and with an incredible amount of enthusiasm, she's like, I want to be a part of this. I would love to help with this. And 3 days later, I had an email, and if you know Noelle, her emails are typically about 10 words long because that's as long as she can concentrate. But I had an email that was just huge about all the different ideas she had, and 2 weeks later we had signed a contract, and I had taken her on as my partner. And so from there, it's gone bigger and bigger and bigger. Many hands make great things. Very rarely can you make something great without including great people with skills. And so it's been super fun, awesome adventure. Is there any questions? You guys have any questions? While you think about that, we're going to do the flash sale. If you're late joining us, we're doing a flash sale on Peekaboo. I have it on right now, little lace detail right there. It has a sleeve. The sleeve comes down to here, so it's great for dresses. I love wearing it underneath button-down tops. I love wearing it with my church dresses because it adds just a little bit more nice, fancier look to your outfits. But is there any questions, Lev? Anybody?
Nope, not
Any
yet.
comments? Okay, awesome. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. If you guys do have any comment or any questions about how Halftee started and how it runs, I'd love to hear them. So go ahead and type them in the what is it called?
Comments.
Thank you. Comments down below, and we would love to answer them later. But thanks for joining us today.